Hi, everyone.
Morning.
Welcome to a special edition of the LPTV Disney Morning Show. I am Kyle. I'm normally here, but we have two guests who aren't usually here. First is our CEO, Benjamin. Hi, Ben.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. And then we have Heather from Mouse Fan Travel / MEI Travel. Hi, Heather.
Morning. How are you?
I'm doing good. We just got some breaking news from both resorts. So we're going to go through all of that. But right now, I'm guessing Benji is preoccupied because Disney stock is going down for. Do we have any reason why that you know of?
I can't tell. I mean, that's what I was kind of looking. I was like, it was doing fine. It was kind of bucking the market. The market yesterday was got killed. I mean, the last couple of days just because of Fed yields and all that stuff. So, but anyway, like I was like, oh, look at Disney. Like it's it's not doing great, but it's not stinking like everybody else. And then nope, it just was like they were too busy watching Dancing with the Stars or something, and then they like, oh yeah, like we need to lower Disney stock price. 5-year low. I mean, it is lower today than it was in March 2020.
Jeez, yeah, that's been that way. Anyway, so we're gonna hop over to the parks. I figured we'd start with Disneyland because there's a new offer there that we can talk about. Let me pull that up. Sorry. You can tell I'm not used to doing this part of the show. So a new ticket offer for children. There's children's offers at both Disneyland and Walt Disney World, right, Heather?
Yeah, they just literally about 30 seconds ago announced it. So I'm still kind of combing through. But it's a great deal, especially the one at Disneyland if you're a local. It doesn't start until October 24th. So we have about 2.5, 3 weeks before it starts. But you can purchase a child's ticket for as low as, so depending on the date, $50 per child per day with the offer. And you can choose 1, 2, or 3 day park tickets. And they can include the Park Hopper or the Genie Plus, but it's pretty cheap. I think that's a great deal. Especially if you live local and you can drive over to the parks, it's a great way to get the family in without spending an exorbitant amount of money. And just the tickets go on sale October 21st, but if you read the fine print, they're only valid January 8th through March 10th of 24. And of course, there's blockout dates.
Yeah. And of course, that's right before spring break.
Before Food and Wine starts, before spring break, before any time that you could feasibly go.
Yeah, that's how that works. But Walt Disney World also announced another offer that's both similar and not similar at the same time. And that one might not have posted yet. So, but yes, Walt Disney World, another offer for kids, as I pull that up here. Children, kids, what's it called? The kids play and
dine.
Thank you.
It's kind of similar to.
It sounds like something like Hansel and Gretel's Witch would like really be for.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry, we're trying to find the details of that, which I don't have handy, but.
So I have it pulled up on Parks blog, and it says it'll come out on November 14th. So it's not something we can do right now. It starts November 14th, valid for stays most nights, March 3rd through June 30th. So this is spring break time for Florida, and it's basically kids get to eat for 50% off. So if you would have to include a meal plan because the Disney dining plan is back for 2024. And then it says children's theme park tickets and dining plans will be half off with the purchase of a non-discounted 4-night, 4-day Walt Disney Travel Company package for you and your children. So basically, you have to stay at a Disney resort. You have to include theme park tickets and dining plan for the adults, and then the kids will get their ticket and dining plan for half off. Which is kind of a clever way of Disney getting more people to purchase the dining plan because it hasn't been available for the past, 3 years. So kind of, getting you interested in it all over again.
Yeah, I think it's interesting that they're kind of coming in with you know, it's been gone for a while, and then they were like, we're gonna put all our eggs in that basket. So
I think that they heard so many complaints that it wasn't back, and now that it finally is back, is it maybe not selling as well as it used to? I don't know. So I think they're trying to hype that up and get people aware that, hey, starting next year, you can add this again to your reservation and try to get people interested in it.
but there, so once again, when this becomes available, it starts to be available in November, right?
The discount will release on November 14th, but it is valid only for stays March 3rd through June 30th. So, you know, lock your dates in now, apply it later situation.
So I have a travel agent question. Like, is that something where even though you can't book it, someone can reach out to you now and say, hey, when this becomes available, here's the dates I'm looking.
Yeah, absolutely. I have folders in my email. This person's looking for this special offer. This person wants this cruise ship release date, or you know, they want to sail. You know, and so I make notes so you can do that. But what my professional recommendation is, get your reservation locked in now before there's a special offer, before the rooms sell out. You know, especially if you want to go over Easter break. Get it locked in now. Everything's booked. And then if a special offer comes out that works with the reservation, we get it applied for you. So no matter what, you're getting the hotel you want, the room you want at the best rate possible.
And even if this sounds like a good deal, there might be other ones that people, if they have an annual pass or if they have DVC or things like that, they can get discounts. Then you can help them figure out which discount is actually best for them, since this is non-discounted.
That's Disney likes to release all these discounts at once, and so when I go into a reservation, like for example, right now I was looking at somebody's January 24 reservation. There's the regular standard pricing, and then there's also 3 other separate discounts available. And so I have to flip through each of them and say, oh well, this, you know, room discount sounds really nice, but you paid with a Disney Visa. That's actually a better discount this time of year. So I flip through all of them, and you know, listen. This goes back to the old free dining. Free sounds really nice, but you're still paying full price for your room and tickets. So sometimes it's not the best offer for you.
Well, some other news that they kind of dumped in along with these offers is Disneyland. Starting later this month, it's going to move to a 180-day window. So right now, like if you look, you can only see reservation dates and dated tickets through like the 1st of February. So now it's going to go to 6 months in advance. You'll be able to look at everything, which is helpful because that way you can find those tier 0 days where it's $104 for a 1-day, 1-park ticket. So that's different. This is not terribly new to people that are used to going to Walt Disney World, where the windows are usually a bit larger, but Disneyland's finally catching up.
Yeah, California likes to take their time. They're more laid back.
Yeah.
Selfishly, though, I'm excited about this because I have a trip at the end of February, and I'm like, I can't do my park reservation. I don't know why we still have to do park reservations, but that's a different topic.
Yeah, Walt Disney World also once again announced that most dated tickets starting next year in the middle of January will no longer need reservations. They acted like that was new information, but they told us about that months ago. Also at the Disneyland Resort, they're making a couple of updates to Genie Plus. So starting next month, Little Mermaid, Tilde, Ariel's Undersea Adventure will be added to Genie Plus. And then sometime soon, they said Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway will move from being an individual Lightning Lane selection to being part of the Genie Plus service. So that'll go back to having just one attraction at each park that has individual Lightning Lane. So I think this is a good change overall, although it's funny because Ariel's Undersea Adventure has never had any sort of fast pass and hasn't needed it. So we'll see if the standby ends up getting longer because of this. Because yeah, ever since that ride's open, I don't think I've ever seen it more than like 20 minutes.
I remember right when it first opened, there would be like hour-long waits. Now forget it. You can walk right on any time of day.
My favorite memory of that attraction is Luke, who works for us. We went during a soft opening, and walked like right on maybe 10-minute wait. And then we saw pictures like a day or two later when they had the AP preview, and the line is snaking like all through Paradise Park and filling up the entire like World of Color viewing section. So I'm like, yeah, we're smart. Going a little bit early.
You just walk.
I feel like it gets a bad rap because like it's an omnimover, so it can hold a lot of people. So you don't need to like. It's not like it's not popular. It's relatively easy, as opposed to like Space Mountain or something. So, one of my pet peeves is that people equate wait times with popularity, which is false.
Yeah. And then finally, from the Disneyland Resort, they mostly teased a new program called Magic Key Extras Unlocked. And this is kind of similar to like some of the stuff they've been doing in Florida. Like they're going to be introducing a new section of the app, kind of like the pass holder buzz. But some of the things that they've teased for this is photo shot. They'll have pass holders will have access to a photo pass magic shot early. There's going to be a complimentary holiday tote bag coming in November while supplies last, and a new Magic Key popcorn bucket with $1.75 refills for a limited time. Also, while supplies last, starting in January. So yeah, nothing terribly new, just kind of like a new name for some of the stuff they've been doing. I'm sure that the recent Magic Band offer that they had would have been classified as this if they thought of it earlier. They waited so long to use that.
It's like a rebrand as opposed to like, it's like someone said, ooh, it's a key. We can use the word unlocked. Let's do this.
Yeah, very much so. Well, that's the main news. Did you want to head back to anything on that or anything else you guys want to talk about?
I feel like it wasn't as earth-shattering as we were hoping it would be.
Yeah, well, it's early, I'm sure they'll release more.
I think it's weird how it all kind of came out. Like the Parks blog post, I mean, we kind of broke it down to what they actually say, but like, it's just weird, like 2024 tips and tricks, kind of like including like make sure your stroller fits inside our boxes. It was just a weird way to do it, in my opinion. I mean, I'm sure they have a reason because there's always a reason, but I was surprised that like this is their 2024 is coming. You now can get 180 days in advance. It was just a weird. I don't know.
It's like they knew they didn't have a huge announcement to make, so let's kind of package it in and see how many people we can. Oh, Disney World tips, great! Here's a special offer too. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not like they needed to. It's not like it's the D23 where they had to make like some big announcement. It was like
it could have just been a little blurb on the blog. Yeah.
But whatever, not my. Did you see this in other news, Kyle? Do you see this major new addition to Epcot?
A major new? No, I haven't. Oh, yes, I did. So let me pull that up. Your sarcasm.
Nice. I'm not trying to be snacky, but they added it's a exhibit / recreate. It's basically it's a Perseverance rover that landed on Mars on I believe February 2021. They've sort of recreated the tire tracks, and so they have a big tire, so you can see how the tire left tire tracks on Mars.
And now we have a better idea. They're going to have a similar one outside of Test Track 3.0, sponsored by Chevrolet, where you'll get a actual like Firestone tire through some mud or something.
And now we just need to think of like with the Guardians version of it. Then we can have the whole World Discovery. World Discovery. Have tires. It's like they could call it World Tire.
There you go. Every person comes out with tire.
Yeah. Yep. It's a yeah. I think like Bridgestone or whatever could like sponsor Epcot presented by Bridgestone. And
Anyway,
then I guess yeah, go ahead.
oh no, I we didn't sort out a plan. We just knew we wanted to talk about breaking news.
But,
Um,
so like, did you see this Wish Together thing? This is an interesting thing. I guess I can
so we got part of
ask
this
Heather
the
about
other day with when they released the Wish stuff on Disney, on Shop Disney. They announced that part of the proceeds would be going to Make a Wish, but now they kind of fleshed it out.
But like they're doing this contest called Wish Together, where for every you received now through January 31st, 2024, Disney will donate $5 to Make a Wish, up to $1 million. But the contest, the prize, it's not just like a 3-night stay at Disney World. It's a 3-night stay in a club level concierge room at a Disney Deluxe resort and a Disney Cruise Line vacation to the Bahamas in a Disney Wish concierge suite with veranda. So like this made me, what is a club level, like what makes a club level concierge room at a Disney resort special, Heather?
I personally love them because they come with the concierge planning service. So when you arrive, you have the concierge there to help you, move your park passes, book your dining reservations if you haven't done that ahead of time. But I think the real draw for everyone is the concierge lounge. And this is a place that only guests staying in this section of the resort can go, where there is, continental breakfast, snacks in the afternoon, really fantastic appetizers at dinner. You'll have adult beverages. They do desserts and cordials at night. And then throughout the day, you can come and get soda, coffee, waters, snacks. So it really kind of cuts down on your food budget, really. You don't have to eat breakfast out every morning. You can just go to the lounge and grab something. They're really nice, especially if you're staying, the regular rooms are nice too, but if you do a suite with club level, you have this expansive room, giant space, and the perks that come along with the lounge and the concierge service.
And is it on the cruise line, the concierge experience kind of same, where you get to go to a lounge and have special amenities?
Yeah, and I suppose that the lounge isn't as exciting on a cruise because all of your food is included anyway, but you do have that. You do have the concierge to help you with, all of your planning. You get to board early, disembark early. If there's a tender, you're going to be on the first tender out. Basically, it eliminates any type of waiting that you could possibly do on a ship. You have that immediate access.
That's cool. So, and it's, if you don't win the contest, you can always, I guess, contact you, right? Like if you want to pretend you won a contest.
I would be happy to book you in a concierge 1-bedroom suite on the Disney ships for sure.
And you can even make a donation on to Make a Wish for it if you really want to feel like you're not missing out on the contest.
But I mean, the entry's free. So that's cool. You're not losing anything. You're helping Make a Wish because Disney is going to donate on your behalf. And maybe there's a chance you could win this fantastic vacation. It's good all around. Why not?
And go see the movie too. I'm really looking forward to Wish.
Yeah, it looks really cute.
But looking at other things happening around the Disney World.
Literal Disney World. Yes.
Geo has a point here that they saw that they moved the old Disneyland display from Main Street at Disneyland to Disney's Hollywood Studios, which they did, a recreation of Disneyland opening day. They moved, so at Disneyland, they kind of created a more of an animation styled exhibit where this was to celebrate Disney 100. So I guess, you have a map, got a place to put it. Hey, look, it works. So, I mean, I'm impressed that they spent the, FedEx label or whatever to do this. But you can, if you're at Disney's Hollywood Studios and you want to see a park that has even less to do, you can look at what Disneyland looked like on opening day.
That's not what I meant to hit.
That's a cool little sidebar thing you got there.
Thank you. Yeah, this is a browser called Arc.
Oh.
It's built on Chrome, but hey Ben, I have a question.
Anything
How
else
often
should we talk about?
Well, I have a question.
I
How
haven't seen
often
the
do you actually
Sophia,
watch
so-
our show? Normally when Doobie and I do it. How often do you watch?
Like once a week.
Okay. So then you know about it's not quite a poster, but I'm going to count this as breaking news from yesterday. This is Tracy Morgan as the Easter Bunny in the upcoming season 2 of Disney Plus's The Santa Clauses, and posters around here are a very big deal. So I had to do that. Mostly for Geo.
Is that even a poster? It's more like
It's not.
like a selfie.
Well, is anything a poster these days? The key art, at least they kind of changed the nomenclature. But yeah, it's not a poster. You're not doing anything with this. You're just
Yeah, I guess
Getting
like
us- they
when you go to your
funded
local
trick
AMC,
process.
they're not posting like posters for TV shows that we're not watching.
Right.
They're not showing.
But no, I think we're good otherwise. Let's just go through the big news, the stuff, the reason why Heather's here. And 2 new offers, one at Disneyland, or coming to Disneyland. It's not on sale yet. And then one at Walt Disney World. Just want to go over those again real quick, Heather.
Yeah, so Disney World, it will be starting or coming out on November 14th. Vacation dates only between March 3rd and June 30th. They have the Kids Play and Dine for 50% off. It's a mouthful, but basically, if you include a dining plan in your reservation that is at least 4 nights, your kids will get their park tickets and their dining plan for 50% off. So you save a little bit of money there. But you know, the key is you have to include those dining plans. You're not getting it for free. And then over at Disneyland, they announced a ticket discount for children. So these tickets won't go on sale until October 24th. But when they do go on sale, you can get children's tickets, 1, 2, or 3-day park tickets. And you can include Hopper and Genie Plus, because you can still include Genie Plus in California. You'll get them for $50 per child per day, which is a pretty great offer. But even though they go on sale October 24th, they are not valid until January 8th through March 10th of 24.
Awesome.
We got breaking news
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
that I'm reading as we speak.
Oh, breaking news from yesterday about not Disney.
No, it's Disney.
Then
Not the headline, but in something in there, it's breaking news because it's not in the headline, so it took me this long to find it. But Disney is discussing launching a new live sports tier on Disney Plus in markets outside of the U.S.
Oh, of course.
So makes sense because I mean Hulu doesn't just have live sports.
Hulu.
Yeah. How did Jalen Hulu has live sports play this week? I was busy.
I don't know. I was too busy focused on a different spokesperson. Jake from State Farm was at the Eagles game. So
was he hanging out with Travis Kelce?
He was in the Kelce suite with Donna Kelce, and then I was seen walking out with Jason Kelce.
Oh, whoa.
They might have been parodying something else. I don't know what.
Yeah. That's some viral marketing right there. You pay attention, Assad. There's some lessons to be learned from the State Farm people.
Yes. Well, it was Ryan Reynolds behind it.
So, that makes sense.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Got to have him in your corner. Anyway, that's it for a very impromptu.
It's kind of frustrating how good he is at that, considering he's a successful actor and not the ugliest guy in the world, and he's also great at marketing. Like,
what does he do badly, right?
Yeah, it's so very frustrating. Oh, we should talk about, speaking of cruise line. I didn't even think about this, but it just came in an email that reminded me something happened yesterday. The Disney Treasure. We have a funnel.
Oh, it came yesterday. Yes.
Yeah, and it even has the little I mean, it doesn't look anything like what it will, hopefully, but it as I put the link in to help Kyle,
It's okay. I can find it.
it has like the little Mickey wave thing on it already. So I guess it went from Poland to Germany, then eventually it will come to Port Canaveral. But even goats got to see it, and they're like, "What the heck is happening? Why is Mickey passing me by?"
I think we're good. I think we've done it. Our impromptu news show. So Heather, thanks again for joining us and sitting through this our awful broadcasting skills. And Benji, thanks for joining me on your business Wi-Fi from the hotel room. And we will be back. Doobie's gonna be gone for a bit. I'm gonna be traveling, but we're gonna try to do some morning shows here and there. So make sure you subscribe, ring the bell so you get notified whenever we go live. And we will see you all later. I'm gonna wave with this hand so I can click with this one.